time did not have much effect on the character of the football game.
Up in Minnesota, frost has long been on the pumpkin. But in Los Angeles, the butterfly still courts the hibiscus. And the sunshine star-spangled beauties tell the seasons by whatever turns them on. And if it's the Rams, it must be autumn. But the Vikings brought the stinging breath of winter with them from Minnesota, and Fran Tarkenton threatened to freeze dry the local darlings early with back-to-back bombs. First to Jim Lash, next to John Gilliam. Having covered most of the field in 2 plays, the Vikings got the remaining yards the hard way as Chuck Foreman bounced up and over to give Minnesota a 10-0 second quarter advantage. But Jimmy Harris rallied his Sunshine Soldiers on their next possession, and this pass to Jack Snow dented the Winter Warriors for 22 yards. After 10 plays and 63 yards, Harris himself did the honors. But a missed extra point left Los Angeles an awkward 4 points away, trailing 10-6. With less than a minute remaining in the half, Tarkenton moved the Viking offense to the front burner, with 6 consecutive completions covering 65 yards. The key play being this 26-yarder to Chuck Foreman. And after 7 plays in 38 seconds, Tarkenton hit Foreman again, making the Minnesota Vikings halftime advantage 17-6. In the third quarter, neither of the adversaries could alter the score. But early in the fourth quarter, Jimmy Harris began heating up the Cold War, hitting 10 straight passes, including this one to Lawrence McCutcheon, just before Harris again dived over, making the spread Vikings 17, Rams 13. And though the Vikings ate up more than 5 minutes on their next possession, time enough remained when Harris again took to the firing line and began finding sticky-fingered receivers. Under the 2-minute mark, Harris lobbed 8 yards to Jack Snow, all alone as an interloper in Valhalla, and it was the Vikings who felt the hard frost of defeat. A repeat shows the poise and clutch touch of Jimmy Harris, intangibles that may have decided the Rams head coach Chuck Knox to trade away the veteran John Hadle. And though the Rams have been less impressive this year than last, this come from behind 20-17 victory affords Ram fans every reason to look forward to the NFC playoffs with optimism.
Well, it's prediction time. I'm even now, 24 all, and I'm going to tape up and play it tough the last few
I just got to keep my poise, I guess.
All right, how about start out with Green Bay at Philadelphia?
I like Green Bay.
Okay, I have to go with the Packers, too.
Okay, how about Houston and Pittsburgh?
This is going to be tough. Even though it's in Pittsburgh, I've got to think the Oilers might do it. I'm going to go with Houston.
All right, I'll take Pittsburgh. Kansas City, St. Louis, what do you think?
St. Louis. Looks like they're riding all the way now.
That's for the championship of the state of Missouri. How about New England at Oakland?
The Patriots are staying close, and I don't know how, but I'm going to go with the Raiders to bounce back.
All right, I sort of think the Raiders will win that one, too. And then on Monday night, Cincinnati at Miami, quickly.
I'm going to go with the Bengals.
All right, I'll take Miami.
Okay.
And at any rate, we'll be back next week to show you highlights of all those games and what happens around the NFL. I'm Pat Summerall.
And I'm Tom Brookshire, and we'll see you next week.